In this video, I want to talk to you about text neck, which is the position of the head where the head drops forward and the neck extends upward. And as you can see, it's kind of an abnormal position of the neck. Now, if you talk to some PTs, they'll say that that position of the neck actually doesn't matter too much. And, I kind of agree with that. But the issue is when you're there all the time. So in this video, we're going to talk about what is text neck or texting neck, and then what are some simple solutions that you can do to help yourself with that problem. So the text neck situation has developed because we spend so much time forward on a computer or forward and down talking on our cell phones, texting on our cell phones. And what it is, it's a forward head position where the neck goes into upper cervical extension. It's a forward head posture. Now, the thing I want you to think about is the head just doesn't go forward. It's the whole spine that goes forward. So as the head drops, the spine pulls, it rounds the shoulders, and it creates weakness between the shoulder blades. Now, the text neck by itself isn't inherently bad. I want people to be able to look forward and not have any pain in their neck, but I don't want people to be there all the time because it does lead to headaches. It does close off the upper cervical spine, and we want to have good mobility in our cervical spine so that we can quickly look around and move. If we're here all the time, the upper neck sort of gets locked into a position in these muscles at the base of the neck, which are really important for um, quick sensing of our eyes. They're very important for quick sensing positions of our head. So the ability to move through the upper cervical spine, the upper neck vertebrae there is really important. So I want people to be able to access that movement. But if you're hanging out there for long periods of time, then that can definitely create some neck related problems or headaches or other kind of vestibular or eye issues. So I don't want you to be there all the time. But now, how do we address or fix this problem? So as I said, as the head drops forward, it's not if I no one goes here and they're still upright. As the head goes forward, the body goes forward too. So really to solve this problem, it's an issue from here. If I go up here, pulling the shirt up, this cue of a lifting, then that naturally raises the head position as well. And what we want is a strong core and spine position so that our head is kind of on a swivel. It can move freely. Oftentimes people will say the way to fix this problem is to kind of go into a chin tuck militant position. And I kind of disagree with that because that trades one position just for another position. And that's really not what we need. What we need is more mobility through the thoracic spine. So taking our middle back from a position of flexion into more of a position of extension. That requires you to have some core support and stability. What we also need is strength of those muscles through here, our scapular muscles, to help control the position to keep your middle back upright so that the head can kind of fall into its natural position. The other thing I'll say is, yes, the anterior neck muscles, which are called the deep neck flexors, are important to be strong in those muscles, but we don't want to lock out here. So we need strength to be able to hold this position, but we also need to be able to look back into extension where the head goes backwards. And that is often painful for people. And just doing chin tucks doesn't solve the issue of needing to extend the neck. What I will say is, what I would practice I want you to practice looking up and reaching through your chin to try to get a stretch across here. So I say it as try to maintain the stretch and opening through the front of the neck without getting a pinch kind of in the lower neck or in the upper neck as you do that. And what that looks like is you can either hold these muscles down here as you look up and then rock left and right to get a stretch across there and a stretch across here. By maintaining the stretch and tension on the front, it's going to minimize compression going across the vertebrae in the back. So you can do that. You can place your hands on either side of your neck and give yourself a little compression, and then do that same thing. And that's a great way to work on extension of the neck, still from an upright position, so that you don't just pinch the neck where it already hurts. So Take home points here. The text neck position, yes, we need to access that sometimes, but we shouldn't be there all the time. To fix it, we need to strengthen our posture from our middle back. We need to strengthen our shoulder blades with kind of a reverse fly, thumb up, pulling back, being able to draw the shoulder blades down and back there. So strengthening the middle trap, lower trap, serratus anterior, which helps draw the shoulder blades back into position. And then lastly, we need to work on extension of the neck in a way that doesn't hurt. That can be by holding tension in these muscles and looking back, or supporting your neck and working through different ranges of motion there. We need to be able to access that extension. It just can't, it shouldn't be painful as you do it. And using those cues those are great ways to take away the compression or the pain that you're having so that you can achieve that movement without it being painful. So that's an overview of texting neck. Text necks feels so weird to say. So that's an overview of it. And those are some of the exercises that you can do to help solve that problem. Um, I'll see you next time. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you.